just to get away in a good way. All I want is just to get away with you. Oh, with you. Yeah. You and me. Yeah.
All right. Well, good morning. Welcome to Blazed Weekly News here on ESPN 1027 Austin, Texas. Russell Dowden, publisher and editor for Blazed Magazine. That is our rebrand. We do publish still the Texas Hip Reporter. And this is our new show, Blazed Weekly News, with the new magazine, Blazed Magazine. We just got back from Champs in Vegas 2 nights ago. And that was a lot of fun. Never done the Vegas trip before. That was my first time doing that. I want to shout out and say a very special thank you to my friends over at the Bahama Mama stores in Houston, Texas. They've got over about 200 stores with that crew, Mo, and those guys. A lot of fun. Did the dinners and MGM and did some networking, much needed networking out there at the trade show at Champs in Vegas. So I just wanted to shout out from there. But this is a great show here this week. We're excited. Joining us in the studio here on the Blazed Weekly News is our friends from Green Botanicals joining us in studios, and bringing with Sean is an old friend and shenanigans. I have not seen Peter in about 2 years, but also Peter Dante joining us here in studio as we come into our first round of shows with the Blazed Weekly News podcast. Thank you guys for both coming in. It's good to see you knucklehead.
I love you, buddy. Hey, congratulations on the new show. Congrats on everything you're doing. I'm glad you keep pressing. Going to Champs is important too with Canvas.
I had never gone, but I've been invited a few times in the last 6 years I've been in this space, Peter, and I finally said, well, let's go this time. Never done it, so we want to do that. Hey, shout out to you and Lucas on that track. That was Dante, yeah. That was your son and you.
Can I tell you why?
Tell us about that. That's the track's you and me.
Well, he wanted to be a rapper, and I'm like, look, Eminem, I know him. Be Real, he's my boy. Snoop, friend. We sing. Because once you get your gigs, you can freestyle and go rap all you want. And so Lucas learned to sing, and he sang that second verse for me. And I'm trying to make, and by the way, Lucas, when you hear this, write like I do. Everybody, all y'all out there, if you want to be an artist, you need to be consummate. You need to write daily. You need to chase your dreams down every day. Otherwise, you ain't going to make it. So remember that.
Well, very cool, man. Well, we're honored to have you here in the studio.
Thanks for having me.
And Sean.
Oh, my boy, Sean. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Sean. Right on, man. That's very cool. I forgot your birthday. And the funny thing is, the last time I saw you, it was your birthday.
It was my birthday. Yes. Amazing. That cake looked incredible.
That was awesome.
It was good, right?
It was Kelly and Courtney. Plans. Shout out to Kelly and Courtney over at Nice Guys. That was your birthday party. You
Nice
did a
Guys,
Windsor with them.
All y'all. Courtney, Ross, all you guys. Kelly, I love y'all. Hey, listen, all we all are trying to do is provide medicine. We are not drug dealers. We provide medicine. We provide health. We provide sleep. We cure hunger when people can't eat. Well, we have RSO oil for humans, the Rick Simpson oil. What we do is honestly Charlotte's Web. All this stuff is really, really real. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. The plant is amazing, and that's kind of been the focus. The last few years with us, we've been on this journey promoting.
I'm proud of you for that, bro.
The plant, man. It's been
because Hot Wheels doesn't want to mess with us.
No. Well, man. So talk about the in-store, Sean. You guys had happy again birthday to you. But Pete came down and did the in-store on the South Austin store on Davis Lane today. Started it off at 4:20 p.m. I hear.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about the experience down there and what was that like?
It was good. Dante's energy is always great, and he brings good energy and good education as well to the industry. He understands and knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, plus, by the way, all the people he hires and everyone like Kat and Joe, I love you both.
Yep.
Are impeccable people. They're the truth. They're the way, because they're the people that fight for the right thing on this earth right now. Do not do synthetic drugs, kids. Do not take a pill from your friend. Throw it away. Throw them away. Get new friends that might roll you up a little green.
Did you see? They're in the new issue, both Cat and Joe.
Oh,
and they were
my crew right there.
They were Bud Tender of the month this month in February.
Hey,
Yeah.
congratulations, Cat and Joe. Y'all work hard, man. And my boy James actually also gets it done like nobody's business, and is very so humble.
Yeah, shout out to James over at Green Botanicals as well.
Always.
But man, that was a lot of fun. Got that in-store kicked off at 4:20 p.m. today. It looks like you guys had some fun out there.
Part of the big reason we did that is a product dropped.
Tell us about it.
Dante's been sitting on a product for a couple years now, and we're finally able to bring that to the market. It's good timing. Texas is a hot place to be. They're manufactured, packaged right here in Texas.
They're organic, they're vegan, and it's a father-son company that
Dante's
that's right. That's right. Yeah, I do know
Mark and Marco. Shout out to you and Ryan also. Always.
Mark and Marco are good. They've been on the show before. Marco's been on my show here before.
Has he?
Yeah. Good. Yeah, good guy. Can we show the spinner at all, Carl? Do we have the products up here? I wanted to see if we could maybe show these.
And by the way, y'all, let me tell you right now, Green Botanicals is already so diverse in cannabis. When you look at every single different thing they have on their shelves, it's unique to any other. I won't say the word because it's an ESPN Disney show. Needle dick. So but thanks. Thank you. I love you. So literally, Sean and his crew, our boys from Jordan, I can say your names, I love y'all, care about the future in Texas of health and wellness, because mental health is wellness and wellness is wellness.
Nice. That's a good point, man. I wanted to talk about one of the things that was y'all highlighted is you wanted me to talk about just how Sean's patience in the market has been, how that's played. You guys have teamed up together.
We've known each other for years.
That's right.
So he has been the one that almost has had to take a few beatings for being the one that wants to make everything freedom. And freedom means the real business, the real stuff, the stuff that people actually need. The other stuff shouldn't be around. And you know what? Sean is the one guy that cares about his products to be the best that he can ever find, and then enhance them and do it even better and better. And also the diversity of how many different things he has is what you really got to look at too. Well, like today, I shot this little video today with James, a promotion for his place. I sat right in front of the best stuff you'll ever get in your life here in Texas. Y'all go to Green Botanicals. I'm dead serious. Go there.
Well, also the people that he hires are very knowledgeable. I mean, he's done a great job. That crew that they hired, James, Cat, all of that crew is just they educate our fellow Texans here in Central Texas about these products. And whenever you go in there, you get that West Coast dispensary feel, which is really cool. But they educate. They're very informative on what grandma might need for that knee, or what helps the veteran go to sleep better at night.
Well, you know what they are. They're not abrupt. They're humble, and they approach you with love and the way they're like, oh, hey, so what would you like? What do you need? Because I fake bud tended or whatever you call it over there today. I was like the guest bud tender.
You were the guest bud tender. I like that.
Well, you know what? Because they don't know it's me. And then I look in their eyes and like, oh, what's up, dude? I'm like, hi. Yeah, Russ, you know how it is.
Hey, let's show some of the products here again. I got Carl's got a zoom up here of some of the gummies that you guys have recently launched. Here's some of them. There's your what is this green one here? There's the
the green one is the green apple. Well, y'all, you got to understand this. My best friend Ryan and I came up with all these. All my bags have a QR code for one of my songs, and it says the title of the song on the top, and then it says lyrics to the song right below it. So while you eat my gummies, you get to listen to the song. And that is grassroots marketing, because I Love that.
Oh, I love it. Let's get another shot of these products here again, just as they come around. These are all of the, these are some of the gummies.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
We've got, these are all available.
And they're all, Green Botanicals showcases them.
That's right.
And you know what? My bag called Dimes, Nickels, and Pennies has the variety in the bag. That's what I open up to give to all my friends because there's so many different flavors. And my one, they're like, eat one and they'll say, oh my God, this is delicious. I'm like, well, you should eat that green apple one. And then they eat that one. You should eat the Gatorade one.
Stay right there, guys. We're going to take our first commercial break as we go out with Peter Dante's version of Redemption Song right here on Blaze Weekly News. And we'll be right back on the other side. ESPN 1027 Austin, Blaze Weekly News. We'll be right back.
Minutes after they took I from that bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hands of the Almighty. Move forward in
Green Botanicals, your number one source for CBD, THC, and hemp-based products in Texas. Located in New Braunfels, Seguin, and San Antonio, Texas. Our CBD dispensary offers state and federally legal THC. Green Botanicals has been voted best CBD dispensary in New Braunfels, Texas, offering gummies, flower, beverages, and alternative medicine that is ushering in a greener future to the Lone Star State. Green Botanicals is your number one source for education on the health and wellness benefits of THCA, CBD, and other legal hemp products in New Braunfels, Seguin, San Antonio, and the surrounding areas. Showcasing the best hemp flower bar in Texas. Stop on by and let our knowledgeable staff guide you in the right direction. Stop by our store or visit us online at greenbotanicals.com. That's GRUENE, botanicals.com. Introducing Wyatt Earp Premium Texas Cannabis Products. As a premier cannabis manufacturing company, at Wyatt Earp, we sell premium vegan, all-natural Delta-9 hemp gummies, as well as naturally derived cannabinoid hemp extracts and consumable hemp products. We believe the Creator gave us what we need right here. It's hard work, but from seed to table, it's the most rewarding work. Flower profiles with full flavor like chocolate chip, Illuminati OG, Dante's Inferno, OG Kush, Grape Frosty, and more. Quality organic craft flower, small batch boutique exclusive hemp strains, small batch hemp derived cannabis THC syrups and drinks, absolutely incredible exclusive small batch hemp derived cannabis THC edibles. Texas Most Wanted. Approach with caution. Highly potent. Call 888-420-HEMP. That's 888-420-HEMP. Visit WyattPerp.com today.
All right, welcome back to Blaze Weekly News. I'm Russell Dowden, publisher and editor for Blaze Magazine. We are introducing Blaze across to the Central Texas and smoke shops and CBD stores, now available in Houston, San Antonio, and Austin, and all points in between. We're happy to bring you that last edition that we had on the magazine of Blaze with our friend Josh Kesselman from Raw Rolling Papers on the cover of the most recent edition. I got to give these to Josh at Champs over the weekend. Cool. This was really, really cool. And so He's a nut, man. There's stuff all over the social media where he is out there catching joints are being thrown to him in his mouth, and he's catching them. And he's quite a character. You guys know each other,
Well,
right?
I've
Pete?
known for a very long time. Yes.
Well, our guest this week here in studio, Peter Dante, actor, singer, jack of all trades, producer of cannabis products as well.
Yes,
Peter
sir.
Dante, our guest this week here on Blazed Weekly News, and bringing him in with a large lasso is our good friend Sean Timmerman over there at Green Botanicals.
Why does Dante's Inferno have to have a large lasso? Because everything's bigger in Texas.
Anyway, good stuff, man.
Yeah, Russ, thanks for having us, man.
Hey, man, great to see you again. Again, we talked, had you. It was your birthday a few years ago when we saw you out there in North Austin.
Yeah,
Tonight, it's Sean's birthday. Happy
Sean's
birthday.
Hey, I'm going to do this for y'all real quick. Happy birthday to Sean. That's it. That's all we got right now.
There we go. Well, happy birthday, Sean. And then, hey, next time we do a party to get together, it has to be in November for my birthday.
It's going to be your birthday.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's plan that.
That's in November.
Y'all, in Texas, y'all got to realize, even though stuff is not legal here, the cannabis community can unite and put stuff on together, events.
Yeah.
And have sponsors and have humans like us work and be there for y'all. I will fly in from California anytime for anything that we have to do with Sean and Green Botanicals. You know what I mean? And Russ, you got to know that too, man. I'm so happy that you dove so hard like I do on the San Marcos River. There's many videos on my Instagram you can see.
Yeah.
Me doing backflips off the waterfall right next to that restaurant there where people are like, oh, don't do it. And me and my boy Carver and my nephew do backflips right into the waterfall. Because you know what?
Yeah.
That's what cannabis is. It's a leap.
Yes, it is. And San Marcos, man, that's a great. I lived in San Marcos years ago.
I want to open up Dante's basement in San Marcos.
Hey, man, that's a good idea.
It'll be by Green Botanicals.
Now, is that a music venue idea or
no?
a store?
It's going to be like Dante's basement in the movie, but yet I want the Texas State kids to be able to come study, get free Wi-Fi, free coffee, free iced tea, free water, and get some snacks and have a little lunch. And the venue will be inside and outside. And nightly, I'll have different stuff. I'll have the kids do comedy. I'll have bands. I'll have just different people who want to become artists actually grow there.
Our guest actor, singer, writer, cannabis connoisseur, an entrepreneur, Peter Dante, in the studios here. Talk about the music and the tour a little on this segment with us. I know you want to talk about this, but it's the Live, Laugh.
Well, dude, I got to tell you, Live, Love, Laugh. Okay, and the songs,
love it.
The song's coming out this week, y'all. Just check it out, look it up. It'll actually be in your face because it's actually a delicious song about just being family.
Mm-hmm.
And our tour is 3 different lead singers every time. The first tour we went on, Scotty Austin from Saving Abel is one of my really, really best friends. Me and him came up with this idea. He and I, however you want to say it. And the first guy we had out was Vinny from Sponge, the band out of Detroit. That fool, Vinny, we love your ass. He is such a good guy, man. Such a great dad. And that's what I really focus upon is always family. Mm-hmm. And then the second guy was who I just got off tour with right now, yesterday, Michael Graves from the Misfits.
From the
Michael
Misfits?
Graves.
Whoa.
Bro, the guy he sings like an angel. He's not a punk rock guy at all, really. He was forced into that situation at 20 years old, dude. He told me all the stories. In the past, 10 days, I've heard every single Misfit story from Michael Graves that anyone can imagine. I'm not going to reiterate them because those are his stories, but I was overwhelmed with, oh my God, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then we're going to do, we have, our next one is with Danny Boone from Rehab. We have 31 shows with him. Danny Boone's a sweetheart. Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, that's really cool. So you got great collaborations that you're working with, man.
Well,
that's
people who enjoy each other's company should spend time together. Remember that, y'all. If you can work with people you like and be around people that accept you as who you are, then guess what? Be around them. Don't force yourself to be around others unless you're actually getting paid a lot of money.
So when does this tour kick kick off, Pete? When do you get? What's the first city?
Well, no, we just finished January and February one with those two. In March, I performed March 15th at the Harvest Cup, Farmers Cup, San Diego, Vista Amphitheater. I'm the headliner and host, and I'm gonna crush it. So any of you cannabis people down there in Southern California, where I used to live, like Mission Beach, Ocean Beach, La Jolla, Escondido, yeah, get over there. Come over from Rosarito, tú también. Yo hablando, te quiero mucho.
That's at the Vista Amphitheater, March 15th.
Yes.
You'll be kicking this thing off.
Harvest Cup. Yeah,
Harvest Cup. Nice.
Yeah, because I'm like the number one judge. I get to judge all the weed, all their wax, everything. I've done it for a couple years with them. Bro, the bags that show up in my house, James, oh my Lord. Shawnee boy, they bring like 5 bags, all the products, and I have to like write down. Thank God I'm consummate, and I love to write because I have to write down all the numbers of weeks. I have to judge them.
This is where we get into the fun conversation. So, do they make you smoke a certain amount of it?
All of it.
Do you have to smoke 5 grams before you can give an honest opinion?
No, I do like one bong hit, like it's a sip of wine.
like a fine glass of wine.
Yeah, like it's a wine from Santa Cruz or Monterey or something, bro.
I love it.
Dude, there's so much, and my kids are like, Dad, where did you get all this stuff? I'm like, well, I'm the number one judge, so they give me this. It's sort of ridiculous, but you know what? Harvest Cup, Farmers Cup, we thank you for being strong in the cannabis industry. You know what? Stick up for it, and growers, grow better. Don't be lazy. Get the little girls where you need to get them and put them where they belong, and just serve it up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's a couple of cups that our friends at Grow House Media do here in Texas, and they just did
I would love to be part of them.
Yeah, they have judges. I'll mention, throw your name in the hat for being a judge in one of those. That'd be a good thing. They do an outdoor grow in October, actually, Pete, and then they did an indoor grow recently for the first time, which was pretty.
It's funny because the difference between the outdoor and the indoor is so drastic. Because even greenhouse is different, right, Sean? You know, right? So
it's different.
So when I judge the outdoor stuff, I kind of shuffle it all. I'm like, hey, number 7.
None of it's bad. None of it's
no.
bad.
By the way, anyone that actually takes time to be consummate enough to grow that and take care of that little baby girl is like almost being a parent to the cannabis industry.
Well, what is the tour goes on from March and then
Live, Love, Laugh? No, we do April with Danny Boone from Rehab.
Okay.
He's one of the best singers, songwriters, sitting at the bar, number one. He's got like 3 Billboard #1 songs. He and his wife work so hard together. He's one of the greatest guys. I met him at the Cantana Fest, who I work with Redman. Redman's one of my boys. Yes,
I've reached out. He and I have talked on email before about him being a guest on a previous show that I used to.
Well, him and Method Man are busy right now. They have a new album out. Oh yeah, hell yeah! They have a new album out. They're about to tour again. And he's my boy. I think August 16th, I should be hosting the Cantana Fest again. Redman, get me my contract. Yeah, you heard me. I love you. I'll text him about that. I'm kidding you guys. That's what. The real reason I care about stuff like the Cantana Fest is that's where I met Scotty Austin. I got to tell you a story.
Yeah.
There was another guy that was supposed to host there, and I'm not going to name his name because I don't do stuff like that, but he didn't show up. So I had to host this one stage, and then I had to end up hosting the main stage, and they were about probably 200 yards away. And if I was 43 or even 33, it'd be easy to run that way. I was 56 and there was rocks and it was hot as hell in Seattle, outside of Washington. And I had to run back and forth from the main stage to the other stage. And on my other stage, a couple bands didn't show up. So I had to end up performing 3 times on that stage. But at the end of the night, God brought me a blessing. And his name's Scotty Austin, the former lead singer of Saving Abel. Scotty, I saw him looking at me, because there was a line of people taking photos of me, which I always do. Like my son Lucas had to stand for 43 minutes one day in Disney and take photos of my fans, and my son would not let me leave. He was like, Daddy, stay. So I always took that lesson from when my kid was that young. So Scotty sees me for all this time, meeting everyone, hugging, holding babies. The thing is, he said, man, I want to be around someone that's that nice. And then we ended up performing together. So,
Oh, how cool.
yeah, man.
That is really, really
and now
cool.
he and I we made the Live, Love, Laugh tour, and he sings the chorus on it. So
That's
this song
awesome.
is called World Unity, by
Yep.
the way. It's about
Yeah,
New York
this is
City.
World Unity taking us out here on Blazed Weekly News. And our guest, the talented Peter Dante, along with our friend Sean Timmerman. Happy birthday, Sean.
Happy birthday, baby. We love you.
Green Botanicals in the house. We'll be
Green
right back.
Botanicals, what's up?
We'll keep this conversation going on the other side. Blazed Weekly News, ESPN Austin, 1027. We'll be right back.
And living that way, we'll have a short tomorrow. We should preserve that green. Oh, and the man on them boats, I dump in the garbage in the water.
Green Botanicals, your number one source for CBD, THC, and hemp-based products in Texas. Located in New Braunfels, Seguin, and San Antonio, Texas. Our CBD dispensary offers state and federally legal THC. Green Botanicals has been voted best CBD dispensary in New Braunfels, Texas, offering gummies, flower, beverages, and alternative medicine that is ushering in a greener future to the Lone Star State. Green Botanicals is your number one source for education on the health and wellness benefits of THCA, CBD, and other legal hemp products in New Braunfels, Seguin, San Antonio, and the surrounding areas. Showcasing the best hemp flower bar in Texas. Stop on by and let our knowledgeable staff guide you in the right direction. Stop by our store or visit us online at greenbotanicals.com. That's GRUENE, botanicals.com. 3G Cannabis Company is an honored sponsor of the Texas Hemp Show podcast, and we're proud to offer our fellow Texans high-quality hemp and CBD products. Your new favorite supplier for top-shelf quality hemp. No medical card required, fully legal, and lab-tested. 3G Cannabis Company products are 100% natural, no synthetics. All our products have traditional labeling and are for adults 21 and older only. Try our topical rub, Old Number 9 gummy, relief tinctures, and drink additives. These CBD, CBG, THCB, and THC products are available for your wellness needs for personal use or available for white label opportunities. Great for pain and sleep or anxiety. Free shipping on orders $100 or more. That's God's green goodness. 3GCCLLC.com. 3G Cannabis Company.
Sergi & Associates specialize in cannabis and hemp law cases here in Texas. Has your store been raided? Do you require municipal litigation? Seeking to trademark your brand? David Sergi is an international cannabis lawyer, and he represents businesses throughout the cannabis industry. Sergi represents clients across the United States and is regularly quoted on cannabis matters in the media. The new website from his team is txhemplaw.com. If you're new to the Texas market and hemp or cannabis industry, look no further than Sergi & Associates. Their legal team offers a broad range of legal practices, providing cost-effective, top-shelf legal representation with a big firm punch in a personal, small firm environment, specializing in hemp, criminal, business structure law, and civil litigation. Texas hemp laws are always evolving. Call Sergi & Associates at 512-392-5010. That's 512-392-5010. Or visit txhemplaw.com.
Back then, you remember when you never felt so free. It's growing cold, and the world we used to know is getting harder now to see. You kicked me out up there, didn't seem to care. Dimes, nickels, and pennies, that's what I got. In this life here, you got nothing to fear, but you're only gonna get one shot. And And I don't want to walk this road alone, so I hold on to what I got. He kicked me out up there and didn't seem to care.
All right, welcome back to Blaze Weekly News. I'm Russell Dowden, publisher, editor for the Blaze magazine. And you're listening to the music and tunes of our friend Peter Dante joining us here in studio this week on the Blaze Weekly News. And really digging the tunes, my friend.
Can I tell you about that song real quick?
Sure,
it's called
sure.
Dimes, Nickels, and Pennies, because you know why? Every time I've been kicked out of a bar or a hotel or my house by Cynthia, and Cynthia, I love you. It's okay. Bro, literally, I was in between movies or whatever, just living my life like probably like a modern day Jim Morrison. I apologize to some people. I love to sing when I get drunk. I love to make noise and then I love to smoke a ton of weed, which is a problem for certain hotels and certain humans. But I always say it's just weed. Because weed is a medicine, y'all. Hell yeah. And you know what? My boy Sean from Green Botanicals, say happy birthday to him again.
Yes, happy birthday. This is your birthday show,
yeah,
Sean.
That's right. It is your birthday
You guys
show.
are making me put in work on my birthday.
Well, thank you for everything you do, Sean, to your crew. You guys have been great and loyal to us. We love collaborating with you guys and your team. So thank you for your support of our show.
Hey, Sean, what do you think you and I are going to end up collaborating on together in the future?
I think that
tell us.
outside of the gummies that we currently have from you, a Dante's Inferno stick that is going to be a nice hash indoor, very premium, high-end flower.
Which, by the way he's explaining that, you guys, that means you can smoke a little, put it out, and then smoke more. Go on, Sean.
Or you could smoke the whole thing and disappear
and get another
for a day.
Go to sleep for a long time.
But I think the next thing is I always see Dante's Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
But has nothing to do with Dante.
It's not me.
So we're going to bring something to the market that is Dante approved. This is Dante's Inferno. This is Peter Dante approved flower stamped, sealed, signed, delivered.
Oh yeah, it's a real weed dealer from Grandma's Boy, stamped and approved by my boy Sean from Green Botanicals. Because you know what? I guarantee it's going to be something so unique that everybody's going to want to have it.
Well, I mean, that would be something really cool. Your gummies are actually manufactured in Austin. We mentioned with our
with friends. Yeah, isn't it funny, babe? So that's the great part about cannabis, y'all.
Yeah.
We're like the old school hippie community that used to go to like Woodstock. We're like the old school people that used to be loving and loyal no matter what.
Well, that's I have to jump on that with you there, because I think the plant's passed to our children. I have carried it. My mother and father met in Los Angeles, married in Vegas in '69.
Amazing. I was born in '68.
And they met in '67 in California and lived together in San Francisco. But, I come along in '71. So point I'm making is, my kids were born in 94, 95, 97, Pete. So, but the flower stays in certain families like mine. My family, it is, but it's a multi-generational thing. And it's multicultural.
I would state that one of my hugest bonds with my two sons, Jake and Lucas, is when we smoke together.
Yeah.
We do bong hits together, and we do trimols, we call it, because it's three of us, right? That'd be like a numerology thing. And even if we're on FaceTime, if Jake's in Miami at his house and Lucas and I are standing together in LA together, or Lucas could be in Orange, California, we just graduated from Chapman University, we do a trimol. We light each other, and when we're together, we light each other's lighter together. And we say, God bless, cheers. And we smoke a rip. It could be a dab too, whatever you want to do. But you know what? Keep it like a congregation. Because cannabis is a congregation of love health, and wellness.
Well, that's funny. You mentioned jamming with your son. Like last night, my oldest Jeremy was over at the house with my buddy Sam.
Nice. Is that
and
that's the kid Jake's age. Yeah.
Yeah. They're 94.
Yes.
So Jeremy was over last night with my buddy Sam, and we're all three, burning, having a beer. But we got the guitars out, and we're just jamming out some Zeppelin in the garage. And
you know what,
great
guys?
to spend time with your kid like that.
Whenever you have your kids in your car seat, remember what music you play for them. Make it historical. Make it timeless. Make it loving. Make it impactful.
Yeah, because they remember that stuff.
Yeah, what do you mean? They grew up saying like, "Oh, my daddy played that." My kids would make me re-sing songs like Linkin Park, like "In the End" and all that shit because they're my boys. Like Lucas, especially, he's like, "Hey, can you sing that for me one more time?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I'm waiting in the car line to drop you off at preschool."
One of the things Pete, on this show we've talked about over the years is we talk about how the plant gives us creativity. And you're as a writer,
well,
I want to ask you about that as
yes.
a songwriter. How does that play in, smoking and
150%? Be Real, Snoop, all of us, every one of us. Wiz Khalifa is one of my boys too. We all, Mac Miller, God rest his soul, we all smoke. Oh, dude, Tyler the Creator. I raised these kids. We all smoke all day to stay chill, so that our thoughts don't get crazy, because a lot of us have ADHD and ADD and all that, but we don't take pills for that shit. We smoke weed. Mm-hmm. And it is a calming factor to make you focus. And others are like, it makes you lazy. I'm like, you don't know. No, not at all.
Not everybody.
It actually motivates the shit out of you to chase your dream down every day.
Yeah. And I got to say, I have been self-employed as an advertising marketing guy since probably 2001.
That's good.
And I haven't had a job with a person last job I had was at Dell, or maybe CBS. Maybe it was CBS Radio years ago. But,
I remember Dell.
But yeah. But I'm just saying, it's the furthest from the truth that it makes people lazy or anything like that, because it could be.
It does not demotivate you.
No.
So don't make an excuse if you like to sit on the couch and play video games. That's your dumb ass to sit on the couch and play video games. Right. You should get up and do a job and make your parents proud, kids. Don't even try to play that game with us.
Well, like what's cool though is nowadays you can be entrepreneurial in the cannabis space. In any,
dude, you could design glass like my t-shirt says. This is called Peace of Mind. It's one of the #1 glass companies. You could have seen them at Champs. My best friends.
I think they were.
I love y'all. Yeah, of course they were. They're always there. They're always there. They're going to make me a great dab rig. That's going to be very affordable and like almost free for veterans. So they're out of Orange County, California. Look them up. Peace of Mind.
Right on.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. Champs was a lot of fun the other day, and shout out again to my friends over there at Bahama Mama for taking us out there. My wife Jennifer and I had a good time out there, and
Jennifer likes you again.
yeah and it was a good move bringing the wife to Vegas.
Of
course. Like, definitely a good move, but
they get excited.
But no, a lot of fun there. And but happy birthday again to Sean. We got a couple of minutes before we go to our next break, but what's next? Did you get that store opened up in the San Antonio, Bernie? What's up with your store news?
We were working on Bernie, still are. It's moving along. Sheetrock's going up. Doors are about to open. Licenses are in hand. It's just a matter of putting paint on the walls.
Wow. So that one's coming along in Bernie, fine.
It should be open by the end of March for sure.
Well, very, very cool, guys.
Another Green Botanicals, baby. What?
Well, we're going to go out with another song.
Indio, baby. North Indio, California. That's right. Que Paso. That's where Coachella is.
All right. It's the Blazed Weekly News Show here on ESPN 102.7 Austin. We'll be right back. Continue our great conversation with our friend Peter Dante and Sean Timmerman with Green Botanicals. I'm Russell. We'll be back on the other side. ESPN 102.7 Austin.
I'm in Indio. I'm in Indio. I'm in Indio. Te amo, te gusta, te quiero mucho. Bailando.
Fuel and Elevate is proud to power the Texas Hemp Show. Try our instant keto cream and sugar, nootropics, adaptogens, energy boosters with hemp D, 9-THC, and CBD. Fuel your body and elevate your mind. Euphoric sense of well-being, elevated mood, decreased stress and anxiety, increased and sustained energy, increased focus, enhanced physical performance, and deep restorative sleep. The perfect blend to fuel your day and elevate your mind. 15 grams protein grass-fed collagen, 4.4 grams nootropics, 5.2 grams energy boosters, 400 milligrams adaptogens, 5 milligrams THC, 2 milligrams CBD full spectrum hemp extract. Fuel and Elevate puts the good in your morning both day and night. Get 30% off your next order. Improve your mood, increase energy, decrease stress and anxiety while providing a euphoric sense of well-being and the added benefit of deep restorative sleep. Order today at fuelandelevate.com. That's fuelandelevate.com. 3G Cannabis Company is an honored sponsor of the Texas Hemp Show podcast, and we're proud to offer our fellow Texans high-quality hemp and CBD products. Your new favorite supplier for top-shelf quality hemp. No medical card required, fully legal, and lab-tested. 3G Cannabis Company products are 100% natural, no synthetics. All our products have traditional labeling and are for adults 21 and older only. Try our topical rub, Old Number 9 gummy, relief tinctures, and drink additives. These CBD, CBG, THCB, and THC products are available for your wellness needs for personal use or available for white label opportunities. Great for pain and sleep or anxiety. Free shipping on orders $100 or more. That's God's green goodness. 3GCCLLC.com. 3G Cannabis Company.
I wanna have a nice time while the stars are moving. I wanna make it right this time so we can keep on grooving, grooving. I wanna see the full moon out in front of the ocean until we see the sunrise and let the moonlight soak in, soak in. Oh, when the sun goes down, oh, that's our time to shine in the nighttime. Our souls are
All right, welcome back to Blaze
full
Weekly
of
News. Russell Dowden here with the Blaze Magazine publisher here. And our show this week is with our friend Peter Dante in studio. And Sean, happy birthday, Timmerman, over there at Green Botanicals, man. Hey, I wanted to mention, because we wanted to talk about this on that last segment with you, Pete, but the movies that you've done, man, we'll talk about some of these, but about at least 3 or 4 of them, you're yourself. You're you're either Peter, Dr. Peter, or you're the Officer Dante.
Adam, well, yo, this guy.
You talk about that a little, about how you end up playing just you being you.
Well, because Tim Herlihy, who used to be the head writer on Saturday Night Live, Adams, we're all of our best friends. We love you, Tim, and your whole family. They are like, well, it's easier just to call Pete Peter or Pete or Dante. And so Sandler's like, and little Nicky's like, well, your name's Pete. And I'm like, well, Pete what? And he's like, do you want it to be Peter Dante? I'm like, well, I don't know. Not really. I don't know. Like, so then it comes again into fruition where I play Dante, the naked weed dealer. He's like, you're definitely playing Dante again right there. And I'm like, wow, that's nice of you. because people meet you and you're like, well, why is your name the same in real life and in the movies? I'm like,
when they look for somebody, they know who to call.
Right. Yeah, that's right. They call Dante. Yeah. Dante, pick up your phone. Yeah, bro. It's funny because then it got worse. Shaq and I. Shaq gets to play Officer Flazoo. Right? What a great Name that. I'm dead serious, right? So, right there, right
Love
there.
the mustache.
Yeah.
by the
Oh, yeah.
way.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing. We ain't going to talk about my fat suit and Mr. Deeds and the mustache again in this one. I don't like wearing mustaches, y'all. Look at Shaq. Nice hairdo, Shaq. And y'all got to remember, I got to wash Shaquille O'Neal. He had hot ass cheerleaders washing him down. And I said, let me get in there. And I scrubbed him.
With the bucket of
Yeah,
soap or
no, a
what?
huge ass sponge because he's a very large human. And I washed him very aggressively because he's my friend and he's ticklish as hell. And he laughs so hard. He's like, Pete, stop. Like, it's hilarious. Dude, that guy's one of the best guys in the world, best actors, best dad. Obviously, he's been in every commercial you've ever seen in your life.
That's right. Well, let me ask you this about. I got to ask you about the monkey. The monkey though.
Oh,
like,
bro.
what was that like?
Well, his name was Harry the Chimp, and I
there he is.
that's my best friend. Yes, that's right. I'll smoke with you, bro. Look at him. He loves us. No, he loved working with us. Look at he's playing video games, you guys. He would grab the joint out of my hand and smoke with me. That guy loved me. So Harry the Chimp, I had to have play dates with before the movie. So the director, Nick Goosen, and I would get up with the trainer, and I would literally go play with Harry.
Just to get to hang out with him.
Well, because so he'd get used to me.
Did y'all eat pizza?
He fell in love with me. No, we smoked weed. So,
With the chimpanzee.
Isn't that part of it? Eating
oh,
pizza?
he
chimp
always
gets
said, well,
stoned.
that's after the weed. Then we ate pizza. Yes, Sean.
Harry
Yes.
high.
Okay.
So, dude.
Harry's high.
Oh, Nick Swartzen was scared of him. Alan Covert, my boyfriend from Big Daddy, they were scared of him. And whenever we came on set together, Harry and I, and Nick and Alan would say some shit about him, like, hey, dude, he's got feelings too, bro. You better be nice to him because he has feet hands on him too. And he has a diaper on. And you know what you know what he did a lot on set when they made him nervous? He would put his feet hands in his diaper and put his shitty feet hands in my mouth. Had to tolerate. No, not cut. He's 150 times stronger than his body weight or something, bro. He's a savage animal. But best story is this. I used to feed him red vines behind his trainer's back. And one day the trainer comes out and goes, and he's like missing a couple fingers. You could tell this guy's kind of an asshole. And that I've heard him like throw Harry back in the cage, and I'm mad at him. And like in his van, you know?
Yeah.
Literally. And he says to me, hey, Pete, you got to stop feeding Harry the red vines. He's formed an alliance with you. And that made me think of Star Wars. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, Harry should form an alliance with me. You're an ass. Look at your fingers. And I hear you beating him up in the van. And guess what? I did not stop ever feeding him red vines. And then we had to do reshoots 6 months later when he was already supposed to be in like a sanctuary. He's too old. Once they get 6 years old, they become like, rip the nose off, birthday cake. Yeah, that thing, the story that everyone knows about. So, but they let us work with Harry one more time. And that was when we did the scene, like I bought Dr. Shakalu an elephant. Remember? No, this was terrible. It's not funny.
Oh, no.
No, it's actually funny in the end, but we had to do the sound effects where they stomp the elephant and shit comes down and he's sitting next to me like he's my baby because he is. He grabbed my nuts and my thing, the Tootsie Roll thingy, as hard as he could, and I grabbed his other hand and I go, Harry, no, it's me. And then he let go and kissed me on the lips. I was like, thank you, God. I was like, thank you, God. That's a real movie story, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, and I wasn't even doing a stunt. I just had a best friend that was a chimpanzee. So
Well, what is coming up for you guys in the spring? What's any other films lined up?
By the way, this week, y'all, I have a song coming out called Live, Love, Laugh. It's the tour I'm on. I wrote it with Scotty Austin and recorded it at Malcolm Springer's house with his 2 5-year-old twins holding my hands while I did my lead vocal, because that's what I'm talking about. Family, congregation, love and loyalty. All right. So then I go out on tour with Danny Boone from Rehab, 31 shows. in April. And in between, I got that, I got that fest, the Farmers Cup Fest. Everyone knows about that. March 15th in San Diego, baby.
Right. That's
everybody.
The Harvest Cup down there.
That's right. Vista Amphitheater. That's right, baby. Yeah, thank you, Russ.
You bet. And what do you end up doing? What does Pete Dante end up doing for 420 every year? Where do you end up? So you've got to be
it's
got
funny
a date or
they
something like that.
They
right?
try to hire me for all this other stuff. You know what I end up doing? Hanging out with my 9 dogs in my yard, stoned out of my mind, enjoying my life. Because I used to get hired by every time when Denver got legalized, I would get hired to go there. When all the states got legalized, I would go there. Washington, same thing. Arizona, exact same thing. Texas, it's going to be the thing. And yeah. I will be here and I might stay.
Yeah, we'll be calling you for that one for sure, Sean, won't we? I mean, if we can get this thing figured out here at the state level.
Hey, Hot Wheels, come on, bro. Just roll a little our way. Back it up.
Well, love the tracks. We got to hang out here after this. What are we going to go do? Let's go have a beer or something here after this.
Let's go have some Texas barbecue on Sean's birthday.
Sean, what's going on? Any announcements on your end with we just got the Bernie stores coming up. We've got the products up here on the spinner. Any final thoughts? As we got maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes left here on the show.
Just excited to be here, be able to network with you guys, Russell.
Well, listen, hey, honestly, happy birthday, bro. We and guys, I know I say words like congregation too much and synergy and loyalty and common courtesy, but guess what? Those are the words that matter. That's how you have to raise your children. That's how you have to stay in our business, because people are trying to screw each other over and do stuff behind each other's back. Guess what? I don't. We won't. All right? Green Botanicals, all of us, James, Kat, Joe, Ryan, Russell, all of us, Carl, all of us, all right? We are a family that chooses to be together. So remember that.
Yeah,
help each other, man. Help each other and love each other.
Well, that's one of the things I love about working in this space is it's just a rewarding feeling that we all know that we're helping each other with this plant, and I think that's really inspiring for all of us. Is that we're you see the power the plant has, and it brings people together, but it helps people.
Well, also it's one of the strongest moves that you can make. Who wants their kid to die of fentanyl because some kids shared their medicine at school? Who wants their kid on Adderall? No one.
Yeah, nobody wants any of that.
Synthetics.
And
no.
And that's why I think, with the situation, Sean, with the lawmakers here in Texas, is that there's been we have to just get better regulation here in the state, keep our products legal. If not, if they try to ban these products here, Pete, it's just going to turn the black market, and it's going to go.
No,
and
then kids get hurt. People get hurt trying to make moves. That's not okay.
Yeah, that's not what we.
The alleys of California are different than Texas. We have alleys all over the place, and they've been doing what they've been doing a long time. It's very different than Texas. And I'm not saying it's okay to work in the alley in California. It's not okay to work in any alley. No. You got to get it on top, be on board, and be like Green Botanicals. All right.
Yes, absolutely. Our guest again, Sean with Green Botanicals, and our friend Peter Dante. You know him from the movies with Adam Sandler, and his music is fantastic. Be sure to check out the Live, Love, Laugh tour.
Live, Love, Laugh, baby.
This is going to be.
You know why I made this tour up? Because we all need to live, we all need to love, we all need to laugh. Because the most important thing is the living part, obviously. So take care of yourselves.
Yeah,
brush
absolutely.
Your teeth, get some sleep, hydrate. Also, live, love, laugh, baby, means just love each other and then laugh at each other. And if you love each other that much, then roast each other, make fun of each other, and laugh harder.
I love it. Let's just go out with that. That's the show right there, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. Hey, thank you, Peter, for coming in and hanging out.
Love you, Rusty.
Love you too, brothers. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you again.
We are gonna. That's a strong date, guys. My birthday next time.
Oh hell yeah!
Last time it was your birthday. Tonight it's yours, Sean.
We gotta do something for my birthday. We gotta make it a trifecta for sure.
I love it. Well, maybe we'll do a show or have an event or something.
Whatever you
November.
want. We'll do a cannabis event
I love
for
it.
your
We'll do
birthday.
it. Let's
November
do that.
19th. Right?
19th.
There
That's
you go,
right.
boy.
That's right. All right. Hey, thanks guys for tuning in. It's Blazed Weekly News. This is the new version. I'm kind of doing a rebrand, a little more culture, music, pop culture, and you'll see some comedy on here. You'll see some celebrities from time to time on this new show. So thank you guys for sticking around with us. ESPN 1027 Austin. We'll see you next week.
In the water, how can our sun sweat?